Hey,
Hey,
what's going on?
just bored. Don't know what to do today because I woke up late. So, hey,
Hey, you could find that VHS tape you were talking about.
I don't feel like getting up right now. Like I said, my knee's still killing me. So,
Too bad I can't buy you a new one.
hmm,
Wouldn't that be great?
I guess so, but that's what it is, brother. So, what you up to, Zark?
I don't know. I gotta find a person who knows coins.
Uh, have you found anybody yet?
There's supposed to be a coin place up the street.
Hmm, coin place, you say?
Yeah, I forget what they call a coin person, a person who knows it.
Coin collector or whatever?
Yeah, they're they're called a numerologist or something.
I don't know. Honestly, still, for me, it's just a coin collector. Here's Blake. About time you made it, brother.
Hold on. Damn earbuds.
What?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear us.
Can you hear me? Can you hear us?
I hear him.
We hear you, buddy.
Mother freaking.
Hmm. Hmm.
There we go. Alright. Now I fixed it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now you're backwards, though. Your camera's backwards, though.
The hell?
Hmm. There we go.
So what?
So you hear us now?
Oh,
Do you hear us now, Blakey?
yeah.
Cool. Hmm. How you doing, guys?
Okay. Just
Um, Blakey left, but he'll be back.
uh so it's raining here.
Yeah, it's not raining here yet, so.
Raining cats and dogs. But
Hmm.
right now it looks like it stopped.
That's Blakey. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, it stopped.
Hmm.
Him go somewhere?
Don't know what the hell keeps happening.
I don't know, man. Welcome in overall. It's probably just your Wi-Fi, but I don't know. Hmm.
Hey, you guys know how to sell things online? or not?
I don't.
Sorry.
Look left again, so.
Oh, Blake left again.
Yeah, he'll be alright. His phone connection, you know.
So one pad works. I don't think the other pad does.
When you say pad, what do you mean?
Like the Nook. This Nook pad.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's supposed to be a
Okay.
Amazon Fire, but it doesn't seem to be. I've got it plugged
Yeah.
in. Not doing anything. Try calling Amazon. What was that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Honestly, it's like, today's been kind of an off day.
Yeah. Most rainy days are kind of off.
Well, here it's not raining.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, in general.
Temperature's dropping here, though. It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it's like, what are you going to do, you know?
Yeah, the temperature dropped. It was warm yesterday, and then it dropped, and then
It
the
is.
the temperature here is wacky. Always has been.
It's always been wacky up here in New England, too, in New Hampshire, so.
Oh.
I've been lethargic all fucking day.
Oh.
Hey, Ace, thanks for liking the videos. Welcome in,
Who's
Ace.
on?
Ace is in the chat.
Aislinn?
Ace, yeah, her, but she prefers to be called Ace. Hey, Ace, how's it going?
Oh, so she's the doctor's companion, Ace.
I don't know.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Doctor Who. It's a Doctor Who reference.
I know.
I don't know if she does. But
Well, welcome in, Ace. How you doing, sweets? These kids outside are screaming like mad dogs.
what kid?
The kids outside.
Oh, people you know.
My neighbor's kids.
Yeah, but what are you, the gentle giant neighborhood guy, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going out there right now. My knee's still hurting.
Mm.
So, had to walk downstairs earlier to go do this home visit meeting with my case managers, only to find out that, I have to go to therapy and stuff. Ace says she's good. Oh, you're welcome, Ace. Glad to hear you're doing good. I'm fine. I'm just very lethargic. So, I'm trying to caffeinate myself the best I can. There's all my energy drinks over there, and I'm not touching them yet, so. So how are you doing, Zork?
Pretty good. So I got 3 estimates for the door,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not cheap. The cheapest one is Lowe's.
And how much is Lowe's?
Lowe's.
Mm.
Can I do this? Will I go on?
You can just tell me later, buddy.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Yeah. But like I said, today's been kind of a randomly off day. I overslept and then had to get up because we had
A meeting.
a meeting because my 2 caseworkers were coming here. Found out and I voluntarily had them sign me up for a therapist. So, because 1, I knew they'd keep bringing it up. 2, I know I need a therapist. And 3, what? How bad could it be? So
why do you think you need a therapist?
I don't know. It's just been kind of weird lately. I've been kind of feeling down and depresses. So I've been
Because you,
kind of feeling down. Part of me thinks that's because my mother and I haven't visited each other this past weekend. And I don't know why. That's never bothered me before. But ultimately, it's like, it's just an off day. And I should be proud now that I'm monetized. But at the same time, it's like, ugh. I don't like the fact that my knee got sprained during the celebratory dance. And then I was told, like, during a little meeting that there's some sort of community dance at the community center tomorrow, I believe. And I can't go because of my knee, so
uh-huh. I didn't know you danced.
uh, from time to time.
So you could shake a rug when your knees
You
on?
mean cut? You mean cut a rug?
Cut a rug, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. Ultimately, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
And all
It
I
could
was doing
also be
was,
true. I've heard you exclaim sometimes you wish you had more friends that you could hang
yeah,
out.
yeah. It gets to a point. Yeah, I have friends on YouTube. I have friends I talk to online, but it gets to a certain degree where I get very lonely. I get very by myself and all my lonesome, and it gets to a point where, like, what do I have to rely on? And with that being the case scenario, it's like I'm stuck in a time loop of my own insanity. So, um, but don't get me wrong, I like being monetized. That's something I'm proud of. But at the same time, it's like, I'm stuck in my own time loop of being on my lonesome.
See,
Great Legend, Great Legend Show says, I'm, I'm, I'm this, I'm this guy.
it played Zork from 1980.
He said, is this the guy that played Zork from 1980? Good to see you, Retro.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, this is the guy. This is
yeah.
the guy, Great Legend. This is the guy that recommended me Return to Zork. So this is our Zork expert right here.
Of course you do.
Yeah. It's like, man, I haven't played a Zork emulator in fucking forever. Nor do I want to. That game kind of difficult.
Oh,
Man, those kids screaming outside is crazy.
they must be having fun.
Oh, they sound like it's just you kind of question, like, are they having fun though? No.
You see, he played
Yeah,
1, 2, and 3 in all the text games.
yeah. Zork
Did
1, 2, and 3.
yeah, did you play Zork Zero?
Hmm. Didn't know there was a Zork Zero.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm getting lethargic again, so I have to. It's getting. I have to take off my jacket. My sweatshirt gets getting like overheated a bit. It's starting to get a little bit lethargic. Early 1980s, yeah. The Zork. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Hmm. I
Uh,
Great Legend says he loves DOS. I never I never play played Zero. I need to try to find it.
uh,
He said he played lots of DOS box. Nice.
uh,
I mean, there's a couple DOS player games I've kind of what's the word, dabbled in. It's just I don't play a lot of DOS games because it's not my type of game. But there are some I enjoy. Oregon Trail, um, Doom, and Doom 2, I believe, was originally on DOS. So,
Yeah. I think he'd like Star Wars Jedi Knight series.
mm. I tried playing Star Wars Mystery of the Sith, and that game was pretty difficult.
Mystery of the Sith was difficult?
Yeah, it's one of those games I am not 100% educated upon on how to play. So, dude, I love when you played
Oh,
Wolfenstein 3D.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, he loves it when I play Wolfenstein 3D. So awesome, Wolfenstein
Oh, he
OG.
loves Jedi Knight. Yeah.
The Jedi Knight, the Star Wars games were good. They're awesome. It's one of those things. Man, I'm getting chilly all of a sudden again. Like that's the thing I don't like about certain things about this room is that having to regulate temperature. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, I thought
regulate.
you said you didn't actually have an air conditioning system there.
I mean, I don't, but it's also cold outside, and then being this sweater, I get hot too easily. Oh, we got Mr. JR of Chicago in the chat. How you doing, Mr. JR? Mr. Chicago, how you doing, buddy? So,
Chicago, Chicago.
I think my sister went to Chicago once, but she hasn't gone there ever again. So,
Oh,
anyone ever remember that show Shake It Up,
yeah,
where they had the dance show Shake It Up Chicago?
yeah,
Like those were the Disney Channel shows I remember. But
yeah.
going for on the back, there were shows like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck. It's like,
Oh,
damn. Great Legend says, gotta go for now. Love your gaming stuff. I am an OG gamer, actually working on building a new PC, 1080p video card. So I am excited. My old computer is from 2009, so I am pumped to build new. All right, buddy, you go do that, man. Take care of yourself.
mm,
I mean, I have a PC. I don't know how to build a PC. Never quite learned how to do that. So, um,
must be nice he can build one.
yeah. So I would prefer someone to build a PC for me, if that. So, and that's why I have this one because it's pre-built. It's already done. So, but it's not one of those gaming PCs here. This is an HP Pro Desk. So that's the PC I have. So, um,
Maybe
HP.
I wonder if Mr. Legend here is getting rid of his 2009 one and building one from scratch.
I don't know. I don't know. He'll have to answer that later because he did say he has to go. So,
Yeah.
um,
So what's Mr. Chicago got to say? Anything?
he said, "Hey, veterans. Hey, Zork." So
Hey.
that was his first comment. Yeah, for some odd reason, today I'm very lethargic. So
Aislinn still here?
I don't know. She was here in the beginning, so let me check my messages, make sure I didn't miss any. Yeah, after I said that's good, you're doing good. No, after I asked her how she was doing, she said good thanks, and that's the last thing she wrote in
Yeah.
the chat. So, yeah, what are you gonna do, right? When people are busy, they're busy, and I respect that. So,
Yeah.
so, hey, oh,
Watching
Okay,
the BBC series Merlin.
yeah, that's what DR said. I think I've watched Merlin once or twice, but that was during my time in Easter Seals. I watched it. Someone was watching it, and
Oh yeah.
ultimately, yeah. So, well, my other friends in Easter Seals had the Resident Evil 4 game he was playing. So, um,
So is it the young Merlin you're
uh,
talking about?
I don't know. The one I watched was when Merlin was young. So,
Yeah.
mm,
So was King Arthur.
mm,
And his father was played by the guy from Buffy.
mm.
You know, Buffy's coming back.
Yeah, so I've heard.
I can't wait.
Mm,
Buffy, Buffy,
mm,
Buffy.
mm.
What?
You got to chant a bunch of time, buddy.
Oh, I'm just, come
Mm.
on. Didn't you think Buffy was pretty good looking?
I didn't watch it growing up. And Jairus is yes, the young Merlin, young Arthur. So, yeah, I didn't watch Buffy Vampire Slayer growing up. That was one of the very few things I watched.
Oh,
I've seen Charmed a couple times, but I've never once seen an episode of Buffy. So,
uh, missed a good series. Hope you catch it.
yeah, it's no big deal. But, yeah. So, I don't know why. I woke up with my heart racing for some reason. And I had a bit of anxiety when I first woke up. It was weird. So I woke up with my heart racing and all that. But I'm pretty lethargic and calm right now. But
So, I wonder if the dragon's shown up yet
drag.
in Merlin.
I don't know. Again, I don't watch that series anymore because the last time I watched it was with a friend of mine. So um,
You didn't watch it to the end?
mm-mm. um, one of the things I watched in placement when I had a Netflix account was
Right.
Supernatural. So
Oh. JR's asking if you have tachycardia.
what is tachycardia? I've heard the term before, but I don't know. I don't know anything about tachycardia. I think my mom said she gets tachycardia from time to time. I can't remember. So, mm.
Oh. If I could visit him, he'd probably be like, wow, and he'd be all joyful and happy.
Mm. I said I'd have to look up a tachy.
It's
High speed, high speed heart.
Dad.
He said it's high speed heart rate. Um, well, if that's the case, I may have had tachycardia this morning, but again, it's debatable. But I don't normally have that kind of deal when I wake up. It was like out of the blue, I woke up and felt a slight pumping on my heart going a little too fast with a little bit of anxiety. So, um, still trying to wake up. Um, I don't think I even had caffeine today, so
And you normally get up and have your caffeine.
TR says, "When my attacks come on, my heart beat goes up to 170 BPM, so beats per minute. So it's like, damn. I don't think mine was going that fast this morning, but it was enough to give me a bit of an anxiety attack. So, um, um, the thing is, I took my meds last night like I normally do, but I was just asleep for a very long time. I had slept from last night 10 p.m. until about 12 today. So I've slowly got droopy eye syndrome. So
And his knee's hurting, so that doesn't help.
yeah, the sprained knee didn't really help the situation. So
I think that might be part of it. Feeling pain.
the pain's definitely the pain in my knee is adding on to me being tired and exhausted. So um, I definitely am a little bit droopy eyed. So um. Look, I may call you and Blake on Messenger, and I might have us all like chill while I
Uh,
take a nap. But
okay.
but not right now. I'm not ready yet. I'll wait till at least let me 30 minutes because I might call you guys soon so I can quickly take a nap and finish up resting up. But eh, is what it is. Mm. I just know my lethargicness has been crazy today, so.
What?
So.
That was thunder.
Huh?
That was thunder.
You heard thunder?
Yeah.
Oh. It's bright and sunny here.
I don't want to send it to you.
Mm-mm.
You're scared of thunder.
Mm. Thunder gives me anxiety attacks, so. Let's go quickly check our weather again. Mm. Mm. Alright, let's give us all a temperature check up. Yeah, so far it's saying there's no thunder coming our way, but.
That's good. That was good.
Alright, JK. Yeah, take care, man. It's the Acura says millions of people around the U.S. are in those tornado areas are at risk of tornadoes, damaging wind during multi-day severe weather threat. Whatever details, but yeah, that's been on the Acura for a while, but it is what it is. It's mostly for people in the tornado area. Friday they have a thunderstorm. Wait, now they're saying that the T storm, the thunderstorm is happening on Friday. Or I could have read it wrong in the first place, but So Friday there's gonna be like a thunderstorm situation, so it's not gonna be fun. So probably gotta take my meds and knock myself out for the whole day that day.
You mean where you
Leave
are?
the windows shut. Yeah.
Oh.
That way I'm knocked out for the whole
Then
day.
you won't have
You
to
know?
hear it, huh?
So yeah. Today's been kind of an off day, so Zork, I'm gonna end this and call you on
Okay.
you and Blake on Messenger, so
Yeah.
yeah.
See ya.